Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I'm going to be talking about the news that came out around Digifest 2023. Um, it has been over a week since Digifest happened, uh, which just goes to show how little we got. There was a little bit of cool stuff here and there, but for the most part, there wasn't really much that I was in a rush to talk about. Um, so let's go to the pre-Digifest news, because I think some people forget sometimes that Digifest isn't just a place where they just drop a bunch of announcements. It like announcements have been made there, but for the most part, it's just like, hey, let's have a little event. People can actually come in person to see voice actors and stuff like that. Digifest isn't like E3, I guess, where like they're just like news, people announcing things. Um, Actual news usually drops like a few days leading up to it. Um, Pre Digifest news, we've got one bit of like Japanese news, and the other bits of news I want to talk about here come from like English, like the west side, the western side of the world. So O2 BE memories, cool. They're to go along with the O2 cast. So I think there'll be a picture of like the package here in the video, but I think it's Hawkmon and Tailmon, or Hawkmon and Gatomon, and then Armadillomon and Patamon, right? Um, so you can get like the Jogresses and stuff. I think Vmon and Stingmon, or Vmon and Wormmon, have already got like their own, I'm pretty sure. Um, so this is just giving one for the rest of the O2 cast. I don't have a Vital Bracelet, so I'm like, this news doesn't really mean much to me. This next bit of news I do think is really cool though. So what is it? Discotheque? Last year, they released a Blu-ray set of the English dub of the first season of Digimon. Earlier this year, they released a Blu-ray set with Japanese subs, or English sub with Japanese voices version of Digimon Adventure, and they announced some more Digimon stuff. First off, they announced an O2 box set. They're going to do the same thing they did with the first season of Adventure, where they're going to release the English dub first, and then the Japanese voice English sub version later. But the really interesting news, and I think is actually really cool, is Digimon movie stuff. So they got the rights to the Digimon the movie from 2000, where they mashed together the what is it? Digimon Adventure, I think, is just the name of the first movie. Our War Game, and oh god, what is the third one? Hurricane Touchdown. They mashed those together, turned it into one movie. They got the rights to that somehow, which is really cool. And I think even like all the licensed soundtrack is going to be included, which is great. I think the only thing they're not going to have is the Angela Anaconda short at the start, which I think a lot of people won't mind. I liked Angela Anaconda as a kid, and I didn't mind that short. But anyway, so they got the rights to that. They also got the rights to the 3 original cuts of the movie. So they're going to also, besides the Digimon the Movie 2000 edited version that we got in theaters here, they're also going to be releasing Digimon Movie Set 1, which will have, again, Digimon Adventure, Our War Game, and Hurricane Touchdown, all just on a set, uncut. You can watch them Japanese language with English subtitles, and they're also going to be doing new English dubs with them, with as much of the original cast as they could. Unfortunately, like, some people have passed away. Some people just, they probably couldn't get back. But like, this news to me is great, and I think the thing that I like the most about it is it feels like they really went out of their way. Well, obviously they're going to make money off this, right? Any company, their first like, they want to make money. That's their prime objective. But it feels like they really tried to make sure everybody got what they wanted with this. People that liked the cut of Digimon the movie that was in theaters here in the West, they're getting that. People that like Digimon, even like Digimon dubs, but aren't too big a fan of that movie because of how much sort of got cut and squished together, well, they're getting a new dub with a lot of original voice actors coming back. Even like the original voice actor for Matt, who hasn't been involved with anything since they started redubbing Digimon stuff.
Wow.
Like, I think he's coming back. And then people that prefer the Japanese stuff, which is sort of the camp I'm in nowadays. Like, I just rather would watch the original Japanese voices with subtitles. Um, they're getting that too. So I think this is really cool. I hope it's successful. They obviously plan to do more because they called this movie Set 1. And I think it'll be easier going forward because I don't know how much editing was actually done to the other Digimon movies that just got dubbed and then slapped on TV. Um, like, what is it? Revenge of Diaboromon? Is that what it's called? That one didn't get dubbed until like 2006 or something. It was like really late when Disney had the license to Digimon. Um, it's like, I don't know how much got edited out of that, if anything. So, like, and then there's the Tamers movies, the Frontier movies. The interesting thing will be if they ever get to like the Savers movie, because I don't think that ever got dubbed. And it'd be cool if they eventually get to that and then dub it. Um, but who knows? Like, the actual Digimon movies getting licensed and stuff, I think that's really cool. I think the way they're handling it is really good. It's not often when like an announcement of like news happens, news drops, and it's like, wow, pretty much everyone's going to be happy with this. Like, what they announced, like, there's not going to be many people upset. Um, Angela Anaconda fans, sorry, they're probably not going to be very happy. The only other people that I think could really be like upset about this are people that don't like AI upscaling of old shows and stuff, like, and that I can get because in the O2 screenshots they showed like some of the backgrounds are kind of like uh, blurred together, and it doesn't look great in my opinion. But for the most part, I think just about everybody's going to be happy with this news. Um, and now on to actual Digifest, which doesn't have a whole lot of anything. O2 movie, like, we knew that O2 was going to be the main thing about this Digifest. It's coming out sometime this year, the end of the year, I think, October or November. I think. I don't remember. But they showed a new trailer for that. I personally don't care much. Try really burned me out on adventure stuff, just sort of in general, and I haven't been rushing to, like... I never finished Try. I have no real interest in Kizuna. I didn't watch the reboot. I'm not going to watch this. But O2 fans, they're getting something, which is cool, because like, there's a few seasons here and there that really kind of get overlooked, and it feels like as sort of like anniversaries and stuff are happening, they're starting to get their time in the spotlight again. Like, Frontier got a bunch of stuff last year for their anniversary. O2 fans are getting this new movie. I'm hoping one day Savers fans like me will start to get a little bit of love too. 20th anniversary for that show is not too far away. The 15th anniversary kind of got swept to the side. But yeah, we got a new trailer for that. I didn't really watch it. I'm not particularly interested in it. Possible, and I'm putting that in quotes, spoilers for the movie were in the BEM cards, and by that I mean, I forget what the new Digimon's name is. It'll be in the thumbnail, but like the weird looking guy that the new character has with him. He is on one of the BE memories, and there's no evolution line for him, but there is a hidden Digimon like in that memory, which will probably be a mega form for him, or it's a new evolution for Imperial Dramon, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But that's interesting that he doesn't really have like a line or anything. It seemed like just going by the memory. But yeah, I don't care too much about that movie. The last bit of news is, when was this announced? The manga competition. They announced the winners. And up on the Digimon website, you can read like a couple of them. I flipped through the first place winner, and it looked neat, but the only really notable thing here is, well, one, there's a few manga and people that did also win like runner-up awards. They've been posting theirs online. So one of these days I want to go and look at those because they're kind of neat. But like the big takeaway here is it doesn't look like they found a grand prize winner. So from like I've seen people saying that, oh, maybe it'll be announced later. I don't think so. I think it's more likely they just didn't get an entry that they wanted to proceed with, because I forget exactly what the grand prize winner got. I don't remember if it was their entry gets turned into a manga like a longer running manga, or if it was the winner then gets to work with Bandai and stuff on a new manga. But no grand prize winner being announced with this, and for me makes it seem like they just didn't find one, and they just aren't going to proceed with a new manga. But some people have been thinking that maybe it'll get announced later. I don't think so. I guess we will see. But it's kind of cool. You get a look at what fans see Digimon as, and sort of what their idea of a Digimon story is, and that's kind of neat. I do want to look through as many of these as I can at some point. I just haven't got the time to do it yet. But yeah, that's the news. Not a whole lot. Digimon in general right now is sort of in like a lull. It's some people have been freaking out online. Like, it's not that bad. We have had way worse, especially Western fans. God, we had it so bad from the end of Data Squad till like we didn't get anything until the Cross Wars dub started, like 2014, I think. So from like 2008 to 2014, we had basically nothing. So yeah, it's not that bad. It's just sort of we're coming off like a high of like a big resurgence of Digimon stuff, so it feels extra sparse right now, right? Like, it felt like for a while we were getting a new game every year, and then we had all the Tri movies, and then Atmon, and then the Adventure reboot, and then more movies, and like Digimon has been non-stop for a few years now, and it's just sort of slowed down now, and I think people are sort of getting a bit of whiplash from that. But yeah, not a whole lot going on with Digimon at the moment. Seekers is still going. I'm not following it because I don't really enjoy that drip feed of content. Like, a piece of a chapter every week. I'm not going to keep up with that. I don't even like watching anime week to week anymore. What else? Dreamers is on hiatus because it's being moved from the magazine it was being published in to the Digimon website, and so they've been releasing old chapters one a week until they get caught up, and then they'll start serialization again. And I think they're on like chapter 7, and there's like 17, so we've got like 10 more weeks of just chapters being published, so it won't come back until like, what would that be, like that'd be a month, 2.5 months. So it'd be September, October, like mid-November or mid-October, something like that. So yeah, there's not a whole lot going on right now. I think if you like the Vital Bracelet, you're getting BE Memories every once in a while. That's cool. If you like anime, you're getting a movie later. If you like games, you're basically out of luck, though. We don't know anything about the next game yet still. But yeah, not a whole lot going on with Digimon right now. Not a whole lot of news coming out of Digifest. I'm hoping by the end of the year we at least get an announcement of the new game, because I think people, after all the Survive delays and then just radio silence on this new story game, I think a lot of people are getting really pessimistic about it. So hopefully we get something on that soon. O2 fans, congratulations, you're doing pretty good right now. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.